The Tic Toc Spring by Douglas G. Pollard, Sr. Master craftsmen working in a back alley workshop take great pride in making knives, scissors, and fine woodworking chisels. Using the best steel they work, grind, hone it to the finest cutting edges. One of them is working on a piece of steel making a flat spring. He heats and hammers it, long, narrow, and thin. He heats and quenches it in a bath of certain unnameable elements and water. He heats, hammers, and quenches many times over and over, heats and hammers. When it's thin and flexible enough, he puts it in a vise. Held by one end, he bends the metal over, and it springs back as it's supposed to, but very slowly. Instead of stopping there, it bends all the way to the opposite direction, making a noise not quite, but almost like tick. Then it slowly springs back. It goes across center. It makes another noise, not quite, but almost like tock. Back and forth, and every time it makes a sound almost like tick-tock, tick-tock. All the other craftsmen began to gather around, watching. Some scratch their heads, others smile, and a few frown. All are fascinated. Tick-tock, tick-tock, on and on. It does not seem to slow. Go for Helper says, "Master Forge, you have made something new. A Tic Toc Spring." "Yes, yes," all the craftsmen shout. "The Tic Toc Spring. It goes and goes. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah! 3 cheers for Master Forge Springmaker." "Hurrah," shouts Master Hammerer hammering. "Hurrah," shouts Master Driller drilling. "Hurrah," shouts Master Filer filing. They all watch the spring as it goes back and forth. Tick-tock. They cannot take their eyes off the back and forth spring. "It goes faster," says Go for Helper. "It goes faster," they all shout. Every day it goes faster and faster. Every morning they come to work and take a seat and watch the spring. Day after day after day they watch the spring. The back alley workshop owner comes in and says, "Get to work, all of you. We have to get the work done." The craftsmen, grumbling, go back to work. Master Forge Springmaker makes springs. Master Hammerer hammers. Master Driller drills. And Master Filer files. And Go for Helper helps. One day Go for Helper says, "I'm tired of this working. Let's hook the tools to the Tic Toc Spring. The work will be done and we will watch the spring again." "Hurrah," they all shout. "Go for Helper, you are dumb but you say smart things." They hook the tools to the Tic Toc Spring and stand back to watch. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. The machines go hammering, drilling, and filing. For days and days they watch. They take no pride in the parts the Tic Toc Springs make. It makes no difference to them. They need not work. After a time the factory owner says, "I have machines to do the work. I cannot pay you to do nothing. You must go home. Master Forge Springmaker, you are no good. You are costing us our jobs. Our families will starve and we will lose our homes." Master Forge Springmaker works and sweats and works, making springs. The machines run and run, hammering, drilling, and filing, going faster and faster. Time passes. The giant industrial complex owner comes to the shop and says, "You must go home. I cannot pay you anymore. The Tic Toc Springs make everything anyone wants. No person wants anything. I cannot sell any more Tic Toc Springs. You are a terrible man. You have ruined my business." Master Forge Springmaker is walking home and crowds of people come running after him. "Kill the Springmaker. His machines do our work," they shout. Master Forge Springmaker runs for his life to hide in the woods. Soon he begins to like this easy way of life. As time goes by, the springs going faster and faster begin to explode, one after another. Boom, boom, boom. Soon people are calling the back alley workshop wanting more spring. The back alley workshop owner goes looking for Master Forge Springmaker. He finds him in the woods, lying in a hammock, drinking a cool drink. "Come back to work," he says. "No," says Master Forge Springmaker. "Why not?" the owner asks. "Well," Master Forge Springmaker says, "I invented a spring. It did all the work. People stopped working. I was the only one who could make them. So I did all the work there was to do in the world. In all the world, nobody else worked. You were all on vacation. I have everything I need here, and I am on vacation. Let the world work." Master Forge Springmaker took a long drink, rolled over, and went to sleep.